FiftySixi'N.
Bro, you ready, bro? Let's do this thing.
barely made it.
Sliding in. Well, it's been a minute, bro, since we recorded.
Well, it has been about just some life stuff, scheduling conflicts, some travel in there. So, good to be back on the same, same frequency, same alignment. Although we did just spend the weekend with friends and family. So let's start that off first. Let's start off. Congratulations, baby girl. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Very, very big, significant accomplishment in a lifetime.
It is.
You know how I feel about that, but it is a significant accomplishment in life. So
we have gone down the path of celebrating graduations that are expected of you.
Yeah.
But it's actually something we talked about. It is a reason to get a lot of people together that otherwise typically don't get together. I would like to fix that going forward. Like, we don't always have to have something.
That's true.
We could just hang out. Maybe it'd be nice to have fun. Yeah. Mostly for me, because it's something I love to do. I'm blessed. My children are blessed that I have not just family but friends that will show up for important events for them. It is a rarity that both my parents pointed out to me over the weekend. They're like, in all my life, I've never had friends that would, fly across the country to celebrate my children's whatever it is, whether it's a graduation or birthday. And I'm like, I guess it's not something that I guess I'd necessarily just expect or take for granted. It's just when you're in that, where if I'm going to invite you to something like that, it's because to me, it's not like we're just like, friends is not strong enough a word. Like, we're family.
Yeah.
Family that I guess I pick.
Yeah.
Fair? I mean, I don't know.
Fair. No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I did kind of notice that a little bit, but it's like, we'll get into this in a little bit. It lines up with something else we're going to talk about, but well, let's backtrack a little bit to the graduation thing. I know it's significant. I think it's probably more so as society's like change. You know what I mean? Like the next step is not your high school graduation in my mind, right? It's maybe that used to be the most significant thing. Like you said, it's like a rite of passage into adulthood, because not everybody was granted the opportunity or had the funds or had the the whatever to go to that next step, to go to college. It was not as prevalent as it is today, right? So, but even when I was growing up, like, it was like, I guess, excelling and being successful was an expectation. That wasn't like a surprise. Like, no, we expect you to do well when we send you places and to do things and accomplish things. So I personally have always had the mindset of, when I'm doing something, I expect to accomplish my goal. I expect to be successful. I always visualize completing something, finishing it, seeing it through, doing well, achieving whatever I set my mind to. So I guess when it's strange to me to see people like overly excited for something that I and I will admit this, that I personally think is maybe just more of like a check mark, like a checkbox milestone, not necessarily like this huge. Like, it doesn't seem as significant to me personally, because it's like, I expect you to.
Well, let me say this. It is expected. You're supposed to fucking graduate high school.
Yeah.
Not everybody does.
That's true. Yep.
These are things. But I will say, when somebody is overly like, well, there's no names.
Yeah.
Behind us, screaming to levels that octaves that human beings shouldn't be able to produce or definitely don't enjoy hearing. It's almost like, damn, man, did you not think they were going to graduate?
Well, like, in that particular case, I wonder in that particular case. Leaving complete context out of it. So if you weren't there, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, right? I said,
it would be too hard to explain. So don't.
In that sense, maybe not. maybe not
Maybe.
expected, maybe not. So that one I was like, I get it a little bit more considering the circumstances with that one, right?
Yes.
But people who who you've been going to class with for the last 12 years, and it's like, well, did you not?
Yeah.
I'm confused. Did you not expect?
Yes.
You know, especially when especially when they're smart kids. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah, it's like when someone makes a joke about you and somebody else laughs too
a little
hard, they're
too
like, "Bro,
hard.
you laugh way too hard at that.
Yeah, what the? Like, hold
You
on,
got something
man.
to say?"
Yeah.
But for the parents out there listening, um, well, not just parents, but I think everyone understand. You
Mm,
wanna do your best, or at least, I wanted to do my best to make it about my daughter
yeah,
and not about anything else that I had going on or
yeah,
anybody else's stuff, because there were 19 fucking birthdays on that week.
yeah.
Uh, Everyone's graduating from different things,
Hmm.
professional stuff. Like, there's a lot of excitement, and these are our friends and family that,
Yeah.
and it's all good. It's positive things, but it, and I overthink. So I woke up this morning. I was exhausted. I was
Hmm.
exhausted. We were on the beach, chilling.
Yeah.
Like, there was no actual real stress involved. I guess it was
Oh,
just either an emotional dump, or I was more stressed than I thought I was, because I woke
uh,
up, I slept good, and I woke up and I was like, I'm fucking exhausted. And I didn't even travel half of y'all did.
yeah. No, I mean, I get that. I understand where you're
Yeah.
coming from on that one. There was maybe there was a lot of undertow, if you will, to the current
Yeah.
of the day or the weekend
Yes.
for the graduation. There's a lot of things going on under the surface.
Yeah.
So I get the emotional dump after the fact,
Yeah.
especially when you're dwelling on everything, all the people and stuff. And, it's
Mhm.
yeah. And I also didn't realize there was a lot of birthdays going on at one time.
So many, bro.
It was like what, like three or four?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, there was
Yeah,
4.
that's four. Yeah, like
Yes.
damn.
I was like, "God damn."
Yeah, a lot of Geminis in here. Shit. Okay.
Gemini show up, bro. Gemini show up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, bro.
But congratulations to baby girl. We are very, very, very proud of you. Very excited for you to
And let me say this too, because again, we're leaving a lot of
knock things out.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not gonna get into the whole thing, but it made me laugh because at the very end of all of it, so we were there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we all left Sunday. So Saturday night, it's hard to explain. I was driving my daughter and her boyfriend back to their car,
Hmm.
because that's a whole nother thing. We had some um, aggressive neighbors that were upset
Yeah.
that we had more than 3 cars in the, anyway, it doesn't matter. So we figured it out. It wasn't really until that moment, and you can laugh, bro, that I was like, yo, man, congratulations to you too. Because it was
Yeah.
so focused on my daughter that
Mhm.
I was like, shit, bro, it's important for you as well. And he just was like, no, I appreciate it. I was like, honestly, tell your parents that. He's like, nah, it's all good. Cause he goes, basically nothing was being done for him. They were just like, yeah, almost to your point.
Yeah.
This is BJ, what I'm saying. They're just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I
You
wouldn't be
did
that
exactly what
aggressive
you're
with it.
supposed to do.
Yeah. I wouldn't be that
Huh?
aggressive. We would still, our kids, I would
Something, bro.
I
Not
would
even
still
a
celebrate,
dinner.
I mean, but I had all my graduation. Everybody, they showed up. Hey, congratulations. We did the
Yeah.
whole celebrating,
A
whatever.
dinner or something, bro.
So yeah, something. No one just leave the kid out in the in the wind like that. Like, god dang, man. I was as a matter of fact,
And
I was thinking about that Saturday
uh-huh.
evening. I was like, this kid's been around like all like where bro, where are your parents at?
2 days.
Yeah, I was like, where's your family at? No, I mean,
Yeah.
not that he wasn't welcome, but to your point, I was
No.
like, damn, bro,
No, it wasn't like that, 'cause friends
yeah,
came and went, blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
But it was like, it but it these are the things where unintentional asshole moments, right? It
Um,
didn't hit my mind until like, I was saying, "I love you, congrats, da, da." "Hey, man, congrats to you too, bro." Shit.
yeah. Nah, I don't think like you said, it wasn't
Whatever.
intentional. It was not intentional. That's fine. It's all right.
Nah. Also, I can say this, for what it's worth, uh, having been exposed to multiple teenagers, high school, graduation,
Mhm.
all that, I was very proud of not just my daughter, but also her boyfriend because BJ and I know we're different and all this other
Mhm.
stuff, but this young man that's an uncomfortable situation for multiple reasons, not just
Mhm.
because we're giant human beings and we all gave him our undivided attention for long stretches of time and
Mhm.
asked a lot of questions.
Mhm.
But you correct me if I'm wrong. And again, we're leaving some whatever feelings out. He answered the questions. He was a good sport when a couple shots were fired across the bow. Actually, remind me before we I got to tell you about something else that Alina
Mhm.
was like. There was one thing that, anyway, just remind me because I'll tell you. I don't
Mhm.
want to say it. I don't want to say it
Yeah.
on record. It wasn't me or you, but somebody
Yeah.
else said something.
Oh.
But he was a good spirit and he was articulate. Whether you
Mhm.
agree or disagree with what his plan is, I was like, at least he has one. But like
No.
teenage kids don't do that shit, man. Or they get real douchey, and I didn't get that from him at all.
No, he was,
I'll give somebody his flowers when they deserve it, bro.
no, he was, seemed like to be a nice kid, well mannered, very well behaved, respectful. You know, he didn't,
You don't understand how rare that is, though.
yeah, I don't think we tried to put him in an uncomfortable position, you know, but, you know,
No.
no, he didn't seem nervous or, you
Mm-mm.
know, overly, whatever. I
Yeah.
guess he held his own, if you will. Not that we were challenging him, but,
No.
he was personable, you know, asking questions. He's, you know, was, engaged and, you know, talking and, you know, it was good.
Yeah. Bro. Anyway,
I
I'm
did give
glad
him
you
a
said all
little,
that.
I did
You
give him
did
a
give
little
him a
shot.
little you give him a little shot across the bow, but
I did.
wait till I tell you what anyway, I'll tell you the other thing you bet. Oh fuck, bro. Anyway. So yes, congrats on that. A lot of changes, a lot of big things. But yes, hopefully we can be more consistent. We both have had a very busy
Busy
spring.
month. But yeah, busy, busy. Is it summer now? I guess it's technically summer now, but very,
Yeah, it
very
is.
busy into spring.
Yes.
Starting December. So I'm looking forward to, I guess, getting back into my schedule, getting back into
Yes.
settling in a little bit for a while because,
Mhm.
oof, buddy, I've been moving around, moving and shaking, moving, grooving, vibing, sliding with some of my wallet. So we are both happy to ease the tension a little bit.
Oh yeah, shit ain't cheap either, bro. Shit ain't
Oh,
cheap. I was
it's,
just telling
no,
BJ, I was like, bro, things have changed since when I graduated. I got a tank of gas and a gift card.
yeah. Here's some coffee.
God damn, bro. One thing I do want to say since it is summer and spring, and this is completely off topic, but getting my daughter's room set up, so buying
Mhm.
sheets and definitely they're not a sponsor, but definitely hit up Cozy Earth. Love them,
Ah,
but
yes,
I've been
yes,
hitting them up for a while, bro.
yes.
Because I'm a hot sleeper, but they don't
Mhm.
sell comforters.
No.
But stand by. So I'm very picky about those because I don't know what happened when I got old, bro. I used to sleep with a 20-year-old pillow that was flat as this notebook, like that, and like a sheet with a hole in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'll be fine. Now it's like it's got to be.
Nah.
I can't be too hot. Can't be too cold, bro. As an adult human being, I'm not saying you got to do it all the time, but once a year, you should just look at your sheets and look at your comforter. Because I ordered, baby girl was like, "Hey, look at this comforter because she sleeps hot too."
Mhm.
It's called an Easy Cool comforter. BJ,
Hmm.
I
I'm
bought it
gonna
for
need that.
her, and I'm like, now I got to find one for me, bro, because
Yeah.
it's not weighted, but what it is, it's a little
Hmm.
heavier than a normal comforter,
Mhm.
and it cools you like the heat breathes.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know the technology, but what I'm saying is I've been sleeping with the same comforter for like 5 years. Now I'm like, see, you got to change shit up, man. Just look like once a year, you change your
I'm
sheets
gonna give
up.
it a try.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
a high
check it
sleeper.
out,
I'm a high sleeper. I kick up
bro.
a lot of heat, so I'll
I
try
did
it out.
find a pillow. I want to send it to you. It's a cube because you're talking about
Mm,
your broad shoulders. You can't sleep on your
bro.
side with a normal pillow. They sell like 12, 14, 16-inch, like big. It's almost like a cube, and each pillow has like a slot so your arm can go under.
Mm,
I was like, oh, BJ needs that.
yeah, send the link where I need that because
Yeah.
uh, my shoulders are feeling it lately. God damn, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
about to
bro, you're sleeping.
get so
You're you're
surgery for my shoulders because my sleeping.
you're, you're giving yourself scoliosis, bro.
Bro, it's fucking yeah, damn, man. Almost like, hey, on any given night, pick what shoulder you want to hurt and we'll sleep on that side. You know?
Yeah. Oh shit. So anyway, that was my little PSA. Just check it out. Look at your
Yeah,
pillows, look at your sheets, see what technology's out there because I've never heard of this easy cool comforter. It's dope.
I'm gonna try it out. But I do fuck with the cozy earth. So
Oh yeah, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, I need that.
Biggest thing though, trim your toenails. You got a stray razor blade on the end of your toe. It'll
Oh yeah,
slice through that motherfucker in a heartbeat. So
you can be putting holes in the sheets. So
nah, you gotta
take care of your feet, yo.
keep that,
Take care
keep
of
it
your feet.
tight, bro. Can't be slicing provolone cheese with your toenails, bro.
Nothing slack.
Ah, fuck. All right, bro. More stuff. Showing up. Let's do
Son.
it. Let's hit it.
So, as you put it, I've been traveling a lot. I was thinking about this. So, I was talking. I was thinking about all the things that I've been. We just talked about traveling a lot. I've traveled to a couple weddings, some birthdays,
Mm-hmm.
um, other things, but it's like I never look at that as, I guess, like an issue, right? So I take it to heart when people
Yeah.
invite me to things, right? Because let me backtrack a little bit. At this age, the more I progress in life, the older I get, the more I realize that time is valuable, right? Time is
Yeah.
valuable. It's our most valuable thing that we have, that we can give away or share with other people or do whatever, right? So when people invite me to things and say, "Hey, man, I would like you to be here, if you can make it," I take that seriously, right? So I show up. So I do whatever I can to show up, even if it's adjust my work schedule or work some extra hours, get the money up, do whatever. So yeah, if you ask me, I take it as you've thought enough of me to invite me somewhere. I'm going to be there for as much of it as I can. um, Time and duty permitting, situationally permitting, but also depends on who all's over there too. So I can't just be showing up to shit where it's like I'm gonna be in not necessarily danger, but some weird shit, right? Um,
Yes.
but I also realize that I don't necessarily ask other people to show up. I don't do that a lot, right?
Yes.
I don't realize I don't really do that a lot. So when
Mm-mm.
I do, and then and then they kind of get that, like, not necessarily cold showing, but like, oh, like I can't, or like, oh, like not the same energy back. That shit bothers me. To be fair, to be frank with you, it bothers me. It gets up under my skin. Uh, I don't like it. I think it's. I was thinking about
Bro,
this
I'm
weekend. I was
sorry
like,
I didn't make it to your
no, 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 no,
supervisor.
no,
If
no.
you're a
That's
promotions, bro.
no, but that's completely different. That's warranted, right? Yeah,
Yeah, I
another
know.
sugar that's warranted. Like I know I know if you couldn't be there, you would be, right? So I'll take. I'm not offended.
100%.
I'm not offended by that. But at the same time, it's like I don't want to be as bothered by that as I am, but I am myself. I'm trying to be as self aware as I can. I don't like that shit. It bothers me to the point where I
Mm-hmm.
will like distance myself from people who do that. You got about two times to not show up to some shit when I ask you, especially when I don't ever ask. So it's not like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
we're doing a thing this weekend, and I ask you all the time, or whatever, whatever, whatever. I don't ever do that. So
Mm-hmm.
I maybe I'm in the wrong for taking the shit personally, because sometimes shit comes up and I get it and I understand, but like that shit gets in my skin, I don't know how I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know if I like the way I feel.
Uh, I'm gonna let that statement stand because there's a lot of variations to it. But where my brain goes
Hmm.
is what you're talking about is when people. It's almost like there's only a couple. I can see I don't hang out with these people, so that's
Hmm.
why I don't know a lot of these people personally. But a few times that has happened to me, it's almost like they just want to invite as many people so they can show other people
Hmm.
how many people they brought. They don't actually give a fuck that you showed
Hmm.
up. It's just like, all right, cool. You made my number from
Yeah.
99 to 100. Perfect. I got 100.
Hmm.
I can tell everybody I got 100. I don't like that
Hmm.
shit, bro. I don't care if there is 100 or three. It,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, well, I'm trying not to sound like an asshole because it's like I'm not saying that you should be honored and blessed because with my presence, but it's almost like at least have some understanding and acknowledgement that the effort was made. It's not like you live next door and I slid through. It's
Yeah.
like you flew. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I try to explain this to my kids sometimes when they say things. It's like when you say these words like, "Hey, can they be there?" You don't understand the words that you're saying, the work
Yeah.
that you're saying. It's
Yeah.
like, I got to take time off work. I got to get on a plane. I got to travel all day. I got to be present in this event, however long it lasts, which, bro, we need to tighten up these graduations. They're too fucking long. I don't get it. Uh, that, put that aside for a
Yeah.
second. So it's the time, energy, effort, and money. I'm not saying like, oh my God, thank you. So, I'm not, but just think through what you're saying and then have
Mhm.
some appreciation when they show up.
Yeah.
That's
No,
all.
no, yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree with you, and I think that's, I guess when I was thinking about it, I just kind of find the same brought up a good point about, people just, like, asking just for the sake of asking just to, like, small the
I
numbers.
don't like it.
I don't give a
Mhm.
fuck about the numbers. It's like, I asked certain people specifically,
Yeah.
so it could be 5, it could be 3, it could be 10, but, like, to me, it's not really about the number, it's the fact that I asked specific people to be there. So even in, I think it bothers me in relationships, right? So romantic relationships and also in friendships, right? Uh,
Mhm.
Reciprocity, the reciprocal nature
Mhm.
of whatever. In any relationship, that shit bothers me. And that's the easiest way to get up under my skin is to not have a reciprocal relationship where it's like, oh, okay. So it's like, as soon as I realize we're not on the same page, and it's like, oh, not that you're using me, but it's like, oh, okay, I have a different view of this than you do. I'm like, okay, well, all right, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Back to the you don't ask people to it's not a thing for you. I've realized I've known this for a long time, but it's weird how it comes out.
Hmm.
Compliments. I hopefully am because I try to always be honest too. If I don't give you a compliment, just take it for what that means. Meaning, I'm not going to give you a fraudulent compliment. I'm not going to just say nice
Yeah.
things to say nice things.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. I won't be mean unless you bake me.
That's true.
But when but I like to give out compliments. I don't know. I like to reward effort, or like a lot of people don't get validated when they do something. A lot of stuff
Mm,
goes unnoticed. I try to do my best to
yeah.
notice. Uh, for example, like forever and ever and ever and always. And listen, any federal agents listening, I'm not saying that you can't do it every day in every case, but there are so many detectives and cops that do go above and beyond. Like they're calling you on their personal cell and they're trying to
Mhm.
follow up because they're helping you with a case. This is the example I'm going to use for this one. That should be. It doesn't cost you anything. A little letter of appreciation, something, challenge
Yeah.
coin. I mean, I'm not saying you got to have a big whole fucking thing about it, but just something. And that hit me one time because I was in Maine, and before I left, I just wanted to make sure people got, because we worked. I mean, we asked a lot, dude. We asked a lot of people, a lot of it unpaid, unrecognized, but that's the only way shit
Mhm.
gets done. So before I left, I just wanted to make sure. So I did
Yeah.
do a little bit aggressive. I wanted to hit everybody before I left.
Mhm.
And several cops, detectives, they're like, bro, I've been working with you guys like off and on for 20 years. This is the first time anyone's ever it's a piece of paper that says, it's nice, it's good
Yeah.
card stock,
Yeah.
but it didn't cost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it meant something. You know what I mean? Like the next time I saw him a few years later, it was hung up in his office. That kind of shit. It doesn't
Yeah.
cost a lot, but
Very
I
small.
say
Yeah.
all that to say this. But then when they do it to me, I get real uncomfortable. It gets real. I'm like, I don't know what to say. Thank you, but you really, this I do not. I don't. You don't have to do this. I don't know.
Mhm.
Like I get real. Like I don't like it.
Which makes no sense, but
Bro, it's wild, bro. I don't like it.
it makes no sense. But no, I think
Hey, we
people
want to
should
reward you
be
for your hard work. I'm like, I don't
yeah,
like it.
I think people should
Do I have
be,
to go? Do I have to be there?
yeah, you should be not necessarily like, okay, well, here's the thing. There's a difference between being rewarded, right, and being
Yeah.
recognized,
Yes.
right? I think everybody wants to be at a minimum recognized for I wouldn't say extra effort, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
sometimes I don't want to just say extra effort because you can also get the job done and not really like do well. You can still get it done, right? You know what I mean?
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. One of our favorite sergeants. You get rewarded every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
But go ahead. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
know. I know what you're trying to say.
to that sentiment, yes, everybody gets rewarded,
Yeah.
right? But you want to be recognized.
Yeah.
When you do well. So, especially in this new role that I have, I try to make it a point to um, acknowledge uh, good things that people are doing, right?
Mhm.
Because like I said, I never want to dim anybody's light or um, take their fire away, or make people feel like they're doing a bad job, especially if they're trying, right?
Mhm.
Um, there's some things that I've seen in this new role where it's like, okay, we can correct this. We can maybe reshape this or redirect this energy in a different way or a different place.
Mhm.
But I don't want it to be done in a way where it's like uh, it's going to give you diminishing returns over time, right? Because I don't want it to seem like we're knocking you down. Like we're not knocking you down. I just want you to maybe different perspective, look at something a different way. Maybe we can do this differently. Um,
Mhm.
but I always try to acknowledge the effort that they're putting in, because you can't. Not everybody has that. Not everybody has the fire, and desire, and effort to do a bunch of anything. Some people just do shit just to get by, and that's fine for them. You know what I mean? But also, I've also realized this too. Effort for me looks different. It's a different effort for somebody else, right?
Mhm.
For example, 20 traffic stops could be, I mean, fucking milestone for some people, because they never do them, never had a desire to do it. So you have to like give them their kudos. It's like, oh shit, I see you did 20 for the month. Like, for me, that's normal, right? I'm just like, oh, okay, 20 is like, yeah,
That's a
what I mean?
lot.
It's like, no, I mean, that's kind of like, that's like,
Yeah.
maybe it's a little bit more than 2 a day, like, well, okay. But some people are like, 80 a month. You're like, oh shit, okay. But those two different things, right? So I try to like to
Mhm.
acknowledge people and give them credit for whatever we're doing. And also, because, for me, this back, that's one of my love languages, right? Going to therapy, I found out I'm a small puppy, right? Pet me till I'm a good boy, and we're good to go, right? So that's how I try to like to make sure I acknowledge people and give them credit and kudos. Say, hey, I recognize what you're doing. I see what you're doing, because I enjoy it. Because there's plenty of times when I've done shit to people, you know, romantically, friendships, whatever, they never said shit. It's just like, hmm, okay, you taking me for granted, or you just got this shit going on, and you just didn't, because it does come to a point where people kind of take you for granted, like, oh, this is just kind of what you do. I'm like, maybe you don't realize I'm just doing this because it's you, and not just doing it because.
Mhm.
And sometimes I try to make it clear without being a dick about it, without being an asshole, and saying like, I'm not gonna do this for everybody else, right? I mean, sometimes I want to think it's understood, but then sometimes, like I said, that's where it gets a part of my skin. Is that, oh, you don't realize this was special effort for you.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Uh, so I'm at the stage of life where I'm trying to figure out how to go about that without being overly petty, because I am petty. I'll
Mhm.
tell people this. I am petty. I enjoy being petty. But my pettiness lies in, I just like for you personally, singularly, to know that what I'm doing is petty, and not necessarily everybody else. I don't need to make a big scene about it. I just want you to know that I got you.
Yeah, as long as you know.
As long as you know, I'm 100% satisfied with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to tweak that. That's just a character flaw. I'm gonna have forever, maybe. I don't know.
Mm, no, I don't think so. I gotta ponder that one though. It's a good one.
Hmm. Hmm.
I like it though. Because I don't necessarily need recognition, but
Mhm.
what brings me the most joy is when I do something or fix something or whatever. It could be something little. I don't know. I'm trying to think about something. I don't know. You had a loose knob on the cabinet. I'm being really
Yeah.
ridiculous. Some of that is just my OCD, and I have to fix it because I'm like, that drives me insane.
Mhm.
But I'll just fix it. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
And I like it when it's like 2, 3, maybe even a month later. Did you fix the door? Oh yeah, I fixed that a long time ago. Oh,
You know what? Thank you. I appreciate that.
oh man, you know what? Damn.
Yeah.
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 Now, sometimes I gotta be careful though, because like, when I come over to your house and I start organizing your fridge, you're like, "Bro, what are you doing? It's my fridge, not yours.
Yeah,
It's
where I
organized
like
the way I like it." So, I have to these are the things where I have to balance that.
it.
Well, I just feel like the juice and the coffee should be separate and, like, no, bro, stop. Stop organizing my goddamn fridge.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a fine
Ah,
line. There's a
so
fine
there's a
line.
balance, bro, there's a
Yeah,
balance.
there's about yeah.
Or like when you came over to my house and you were like, "Why do you have a 4-pack of eggs? I didn't even know they made 4 packs of eggs. Why do you have these?"
Yeah, bro, hardback eggs is crazy, bro. What the fuck what are you doing?
What are you even doing with a 4-pack of eggs?
Is that for
Oh,
your
bro.
protein shakes? What the fuck is that? What are you doing, bro?
Oh, bro.
Greatest shit I've ever seen, bro.
Yes. I wanna interject one thing before our next topic though, because
Mhm,
it was something I saw and I meant to actually talk to you about it this weekend,
mhm,
but it was busy. NFL getting dragged into the political realm, and I wanna lay it out.
okay.
I don't know all the ins and outs because that's not where I'm going. This is not a political thing. It's just basically they're trying to say that uh, they're basically like they went from being like a sports company
Mhm,
to now they're a multimedia like news organization,
mhm,
and they're using some sort of antitrust law. Again, somebody in the fucking chat or something like that, or in the comments will be like, "Oh, correcting all this shit," but
mhm,
it's more. What made me think about it is one, it's kind of true. Sports Center, ESPN News, because they do start reporting and commenting on all topics, not just sports, right?
mhm.
We've seen that state political statements, things that they're
Yeah.
made. But one of the topics that one of the, I think it was a senator, eh, he went on this tirade for like 5 minutes about a Sunday ticket and how it's like $70 and you're price gouging people, charging them so they can see games. And I don't know. To me, I was like, that's not a good point to make because you don't have to buy it.
It's true.
Like I more understand you're going outside the scope of the agreement you
Mhm.
had as far as the NFL is concerned with like
Yeah.
Sports Center, ESPN, and the news and all this other stuff. Like, okay, they've started to exceed those bounds, right? As far
Mhm.
as like, I guess there's rules and stuff around public access
Yeah.
and news outlets. Like, there's certain things they have to toe the line on where
Mhm.
NFL has not been or doesn't have to because they are sports. See what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah.
getting a little conflated in that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm more interested in that. But this one guy just came out of left field about this. I was like, bro, who hurt you? But you don't have to buy. I don't know. I don't. If the NFL decided, hey, every game it's $10,000 a ticket. If people buy it, so what? You don't have to. It's not fair. But like the Knicks tickets,
Oh, he
nosebleed seats are
wasn't
seventy thousand
yeah. I was
dollars.
gonna say that that's
I don't feel like it's unfair. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that. I don't know. That's
I
where I felt. Go ahead. You go.
I think it's now I do get
Bro,
what
they're
they're
talking
saying.
about this in the Senate, like
Well, yeah, I
congressional
know
hearings and
what
shit.
I and this is where I think it's I feel like I guess it's fine when it's that direction, right? So like senators speaking on like the price of sports or whatever, right? But I don't think it works when it's the other way around. When sports are talking about politics and that kind of shit, right? But we see that happen because obviously these are news. Even though it's sports, it's still entertainment. They're still owned by whoever,
Yeah.
right? So it's like should it not be no? But it is more like
So wait, you're saying
uh,
it is more acceptable for them to have because what I was saying is I
mhm,
understand the argument politically about trying to change up the laws and the way things are set up with their media wing. I didn't give a fuck about the tickets and the price gouging, and I don't care
I
because you
agree
don't
with
have
you.
to buy it.
No,
Yeah, are
I
you
agree
saying
with
you
you.
feel the other way around?
I think it's more of a problem when it's the other way around and sports are
Ah,
talking about shit that's not sports, right? So it's like
got it.
when they're politicizing sports and news channels are talking about
Yeah, yeah,
politics.
yeah, yeah. Got it.
I
Okay,
think that is more of a problem.
yeah,
I see where it comes. When it's the way we're talking about. I guess I see it a little bit because they're trying to make a statement about, and they're just trying to make a statement to get more reach and be more acceptable to the people because the people are the ones that are buying it, right? So it's like I see what you're doing. I see what's happening. But
yeah.
like for example, like the Knicks tickets, I think it is personally. I do think it is egregious. right? When it's the tickets go from, being a nosebleed seat is like $200 to now it's 7,000. It's like
No, I'm sorry, 70,000.
th-
70.
that's where I think the top nosebleed seat is like 7 grand. I'm like,
Oh,
why would I
shit,
pay
bro.
why would I pay 7 grand to sit up in the just to be inside the, you know what I mean? It's like, but
Watch it on TV, bro.
you know what I mean? But it's like so I get it when politics or senators are talking about that part of it because they
Mhm.
are amongst the people and the people are upset, so they're trying to make a point and do whatever. So I get what they're doing in that sense. I just think I think it would be more of a problem if it was where politicizing sports, which has happened a few times, where it's like I don't really know that's the
I
right.
hate it.
I'm
I
not.
hate it every time.
It's like I don't really know that's the right arena. It's like, but even then, it's like I still sometimes I understand because everybody's watching. So if you are going to make a statement, that is the best way for you to get the most reach, probably.
Ugh.
So
See,
it's like, not that I agree with it,
that
not,
angers me in so many ways, bro.
not that I agree with it, but I do understand the logic behind. If you are trying to make a statement, you're trying to get the biggest reach you can get, right? So it's like,
Mm.
for example, like the World Cup, right, is the biggest global sports thing. I fucking love the World Cup, right? But I wouldn't be what is it on the world stage in a lot of the European leagues and where they have a real issue with racism, right? Very very big issue with
Yeah.
racism overseas. So now that they come to America or do whatever, somebody scores a goal and they lift their jersey off and they got like a in the racism thing. I get it, I mean, because you're trying to we're on the biggest stage in the world and I'm trying to make a point. I
Yeah.
understand but when you normalize that to be like, hey, every game is you know centered around the election year or whatever, like.
But
Uh,
can we can you and I agree
mhm,
that when you have that written on your chest and you score a goal,
mhm.
people who are racist are going to be like, "Damn, maybe I shouldn't be racist no more." No,
No, they're
it's
not gonna do that.
dumb, bro.
They're not gonna do it. But it's
It's
like
dumb.
they're not
It
gonna do it.
drives me through the fucking wall. That's not how you do anything. Just like when people protest, and again, I don't care what you're protesting. I don't give a fuck. And you block traffic, so it takes me 45 minutes to get to work because you blocked the goddamn highway. Now, whatever you were protesting, even if I agreed beginning, now I hate you.
Yeah,
Now I'm one of the drivers that wants to drive through the fucking because you're driving. I just want to go home, bro.
I mean that's a little different because now you're obstructing people from doing their shit. It's like
Yes,
yeah,
they are not the same. I fully agree with that. But what I'm saying is that's not how you get your point across. You just
no,
enrage the public
no.
against you.
But like I said, it's if you're trying to make a statement, you want to get the biggest read you can get. That's where you're gonna do it, right? So it's like, do I agree? Not all the time, right?
When do
But,
you?
but do I
When would you ever
understand
agree with that?
when you're trying to make a point?
Yeah. No, 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 no. Hold on. Hold on. What, hold on. Back it up.
Mhm.
When do you agree that interrupting a game or writing things, whatever, politicizing something, whether it be a game, or are we just talking about the game, or are we talking about blocking traffic?
No, I was actually going back to the game part, and in the
The
in
game
the sen-
part, when do
in the
you think that's
in the
okay?
in the sense that with the game, as long as you're not the difference between our examples of the game, like I said, when somebody scored, they're not
Yes.
impeding the game, they're not blocking the game, they're not stopping the game from happening
All right,
to
fair
make
enough.
to make a point. That's what I was talking
I'll
about the
concede that.
separation.
I'll concede the
Yeah,
point. Yes.
yeah. I was like, well,
Uh,
I understand what they're doing
yeah.
because if you are trying to get your point, not necessarily across, but get it out there,
Mhm.
this is the biggest stage you can do it on. You know what I mean? So it's like if you make a TikTok or like an Instagram, like not everybody's gonna see it or not all see it at once. You know what I mean? So it's like if it's like the racism thing is already out there, right? So I just picked that up because it's already like on billboards, it's in the stadiums, it's whatever, right? So it's like so that pops up
Yeah.
when a guy scores a goal, you're not impeding the game, you're not doing whatever. It would be I wouldn't
Yeah.
necessarily
Fair
agree
enough.
with it if some guy was on the bench and just ran out in the middle of the field to stop the game to be like, man, like, but to your point, it's like, okay, well now you're gonna maybe have an adverse effect on the point you're trying to make. You know what I mean? Because you're obstructing other things, right? But
Yeah.
if you're just doing it in the scope of whatever, like this is not to get obviously we don't talk about politics, get too political in this thing, right? But
Yeah. Yeah.
the kneeling Kaepernick thing, whether you agreed with it or not. He never he never impeded the game.
Yeah, sure.
He never impeded the process of what was happening. He never got in the way
Mhm.
of whatever was happening. So people could have just ignored him and not looked at
Mhm.
it and not looked at it.
Mhm.
So whether you agreed with it or not, you could have just not paid attention to him or just, oh, okay, and done
Mm.
whatever. Like people do. Like people don't always stand for the pledge or the anthem in the stand. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't take the camera from the bottom and be like, look at this dude in row 5 not standing for the pledge of allegiance. Like you just
Yeah.
ignore it. You just ignore it and keep moving. Like, oh, okay, I disagree with that, but all right, well, whatever. Uh,
I do have a serious point after this one, but have you seen the movie Balls Up with Mark
I'm not.
Wahlberg?
I'm not.
You need to watch it. It involves soccer
Okay.
and
I'm in.
I'm not going to ruin anything. Doesn't matter. But the movie is funny without this scene, but it
Mhm,
immediately made me think of you and like, yo, BJ needs to watch this because he will be furious. It is the World Cup.
mhm.
There's a lot going on. They get into a heated argument with the mascot and they're chasing him onto the field. And while they're running, Argentina goes to kick or Brazil kick the like a tying goal or winning goal, and it hits him in the head, and so it doesn't go in, and the refs just basically rule it as is, and they lose. And I'm like, oh, BJ would lose his fucking
Oh,
mind, bro.
bro, I lose my shit. Like, bro, whatever.
It's like at the final seconds, they're chasing this
Oh
banana
my
around the
god,
field. It's
bro.
like pink. He's like,
Yeah, I would
and they
not be
lose.
thrilled. I would not be thrilled at all. Even talking about
Oh,
it as a
bro.
movie still bothers me. I don't like it.
Yeah, bro. Wait till you see it. You'll be like, yeah, it's a thing. Yeah. I was like, I immediately thought of you. I was like, it's a very stupid movie, but I love stupid movies, so it
I
made
gotta
me
check it
happy.
out. I gotta check it out.
Holy fuck. The political thing. Sorry. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say it this way. They all suck,
Mhm,
and we talked about it this weekend. This will be the most political thing I ever say.
mhm.
Pretty much all we've ever done for the last 30 years is pick the one that least offends you or is more in line with who you are as a human being. I have never been, again, I'm 42. It is a wild fucking time where no matter where I go, the grocery store, my barber shop,
Mhm.
fucking gas attendant, not gas attendant, but people that work in the gas station.
Yeah.
That's only in Jersey, right? That they have the gas guys.
Do you have that still? I'm sorry.
Uh, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Where they pump your gas?
Yeah, I didn't never experienced that
It,
about that. Okay.
you never had that?
No.
Oh, bro, we gotta talk about different. That's different. I can't tell if I like it or not because gas doesn't cost more either when they do it. I'm like, how
Hmm.
do you afford to do this? Anyway, moving on. But no matter where I go, there is some form of political conversation occurring around me.
Mm.
And I'm like, this is not good for anyone's brain. Because one, it doesn't matter. Two, it really honestly, truly, in some aspects, especially shit that's going on overseas, it doesn't impact you in
That's
any
true.
fucking way.
Yeah.
Meaning, yeah, we're paying more at the pump. I get all that, but you're not dying. You
Yeah, your
didn't lose your
day-to-day life.
job.
Yeah, your day-to-day life is
You see
probably
what I'm
not.
saying?
Yeah.
I get it. Yes. And the concept that, hey, why is gas so high? Okay. But dude, it is pervasive. All levels. And then the dumb shit people say, because I'm like, do you really believe that? There's no way you can actually believe that that's what's going on. That's insane. Not even a conspiracy. It's just dumb.
Yeah. Uh,
It's wild, bro.
you know me, I always think it's two sides of the same coin. It's
It's Pepsi and Coke, bro.
heavy emphasis on the same coin, right?
It's Pepsi and Coke, bro.
All right.
People hate that. We're probably gonna get,
Yeah,
vitriol spewed upon us, bro.
yeah, but it. I guess we've come to a point in society where it's like, and I don't know if it's comes with age or just the way society has progressed or declined or whatever you want to say.
Mhm.
Um, it's like you don't have to engage with all this kind of stuff, right? It's like, but you
No.
do need to be informed, right? To be aware
Yes.
of what's happening around you and be aware of what's going on, right? So you
Well,
know, I mean, I
that's the
don't.
problem, right? Where do
Yeah.
you get informed? Where do you get the
Well,
information? Because now
uh,
you can't trust nothing, bro. You can't trust what you see, what you hear, or what you read.
mm-mm,
Because that is the other part that again, this happens to cops a lot, where some cop will get in trouble, whatever, or like that baseball player where some shit pops off,
Mhm.
and you are just persona non grata. You were the worst person that's ever existed in that realm. And then fast forward, shit, sometimes it's not even a year, 6 months. None of that was true, never happened. You get a
Never
little
put yeah,
footnote on page
yeah,
13
yeah, they
and
never print
nobody
the,
cares.
yeah, they
You're the
never
piece
print
of shit.
the recap, never gets printed on the front page.
No.
No, no.
There's no tour of you going around saying this is how they did me wrong. It's not true. You just no, fuck you. And they moved on. Same thing happens in politics, bro.
I'm gonna keep my politics, my political. We can talk about that
No, we're
later.
not talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
politics. We're
No,
just
no,
talking about
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I was about
the
to go,
gaslighting. Everything's bullshit.
yeah. I was about to deep
How about
dive into
this?
that, but we keep it off. Yeah.
How about this? I'll give you the most. This is number 2 political thing. See, here we are doing. I didn't even want this show to talk about politics. Here we are, bro. Because it's just I can't turn it to any channel without this shit
Mhm.
coming on, or go every single social media app. You're getting fucking hit with it in the face.
Pause.
Just it's just coming from all angles, bro.
Yeah, pause.
But like they're talking about the whatever elections are going on in California,
Mhm.
and they're like, it's taking so long, it's taking so long.
Oh, yeah, with the
Now look,
mail-in ballots and stuff, yeah.
whatever. But see, why do I even know this shit? I don't even want to know, bro. That's the point. It drives me crazy. I don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
But when you hear stupid comments, they're like, there's absolutely fraud going on. I'm like, nope. Unless you have evidence, no. Then you have the other side. There's absolutely zero evidence that there's any fraud. I'm like, well, no. Again,
There is.
we are talking about evidence. Well, so
Mhm.
you know what? How about this? We'll stand by the evidence part. But what I was saying is, but you have opened the door. Something's not right. It doesn't
Mhm.
feel right. So at least address that.
Yeah.
And they never will. It's just vitriol back and forth, right? All I'll say is I don't care where you are. I think it's crazy that a bunch of states can have election results in a couple hours. In other states, it takes weeks for you to figure it out. That whatever you want to say, it doesn't feel right. I'm not saying you're absolutely doing fraud,
Mhm.
but I'm also not saying there's absolutely no assumption that there could be fraud. It's like, why would you do that to yourself?
Wasn't it about, 'cause we talked about it this weekend
Yeah.
when, questioning things, right?
Just
It's like
question.
you're not allowed to ask questions about anything, right?
No.
It's like normal people, I just have questions, right?
Yeah.
I consider more than one option, consider more than one, not necessarily more than one truth, even that's how I'm
Yeah.
walking, right? You consider more than one perspective, consider more than one things can be possible, be happening.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's like we talked about, it's like you kind of get slammed a little bit for just asking questions. I need, I want clarity on some things that don't seem to
Mm-hmm.
be up to par or seem to be making sense to me. Maybe I could be missing it. I just want to ask a clarifying question. Hey, what's going on with this? I don't really understand what I'm looking at here. Explain it better. Do something, whatever. But you can't even do that about anything these days
Mm-hmm.
without, because if you ask a question, it's like, oh, now you're getting, you're getting shit from both sides or whatever. It's like, God damn, I just have a question. That's all.
Yeah.
But we come to, uh,
Yeah.
I don't know, we come to the part of silence where like, it's almost like you have to pick a side. Mm,
I don't want to.
yeah, it's like mm, yeah, I don't know if I want to always be forced to pick a side. Like sometimes it's like I should
See, but
stay
I've been
out of
that way.
this.
Yeah. I've been
Yeah,
that
so,
way for a long time, even with professional teams and college teams. I like watching specific players
mhm,
that are exceptional at whatever it is they do, no matter what team they're on.
yeah.
I don't have a team.
Yeah, I get that.
Love or hate Peyton Manning. I love watching that dude play.
Mhm,
Period. The end. What's his name? Michael Vick. I don't care what team he played for. I was like, bro, phenomenal watch. But see, it's like, you like killing dog. I was like, bro, what does that have to do? No,
like, no, I
god
don't like
damn,
it, but
bro,
it's like,
no.
stop, man. No, no, I don't.
He
Like, yeah,
was an exceptional fucking athlete, and it was exciting it was amazing to see a human being able to do the things that they did. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
I gave you two completely ends of the spectrum, right?
Mhm.
Because Peyton Manning was the pocket guy, and Michael Vick was, bro. That dude was running everywhere. Anyway, bro, his calves must be cramping so bad after every game, bro. He must need some ice, some pickle juice, and some Epsom salt, bro.
He ran his life a little bit.
Oh, running everywhere, bro. But that's how I am now too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's more like I don't like that shit.
Yeah,
Don't
and I
pitch.
wonder
Don't
I
put.
wa
Nobody puts baby in the box, bro,
yeah.
or baby in
But
the
it's too
corner. That's
I
what it is.
think it's, I guess we're millennials, I guess, right? It's like, but we grew up in
Yeah.
a time where a lot of the shit wasn't the main focus of everything. So now it's like, now that it is the main push of whatever, it's like, well, I don't
Mm-hmm.
it's not that I don't necessarily care per se what's happening. It's
Yeah.
like it's just not in the forefront of my brain and on the
No.
forefront of my day of what what what's
Yeah.
happening in the Middle East. Like I get it. I hear about it. I can if the conversation comes up, I think I can have an informed conversation on
Yeah.
for example, geo fucking politics. Right? I think I can keep up. But
I get the idea,
yeah, I think I can
but
keep
as
up with
soon
the
as you
conversation.
start
But
screaming or getting sweat built up on your lip, I'm out because I
yeah,
don't care that much. I
when you
don't
start
care as
doing the
much about
whole
it as you do.
you must be
I'm out.
I'm good, man.
Yeah, you
I'm
start
out.
getting that sweat building up on your lip from just having a conversation, you care
Yeah,
way more than I do about this topic.
yeah. Admittedly, hey, you know what? You're right. I'm wrong. I'm misinformed.
Yeah,
You
you're
got it.
right.
I was
I'm out.
okay. I know.
Yes.
I don't want to argue with you.
Actually, this ties into something else though, because you remind me this weekend. We were talking about again, just watching some of the activities that we observed this weekend.
Hmm.
The unearned expected respect, or
Yeah.
I can't remember how we phrased it, bro. It was a great conversation. And it just popped in my head. But it was like basically people just feel like
Entitlement.
they're just entitlement. There you go.
There you
Thank
go.
you. They're just
Yeah.
entitled to whatever it is they want, whatever they want to say, and there's
Hmm.
no consequences whatsoever.
Mm.
And it's like, I'm gonna fuck off in school. I'm not gonna do shit. I'm gonna disrespect teachers, my former classmates. I'm gonna go do whatever the fuck I want. And then when I'm ready to be an adult, whatever age range that is,
Hmm.
I expect there to be all the things that my other classmates who worked their fucking ass off, did all the right things. And if I don't get that, then they wronged me. It wasn't my
Hmm.
fault. Ladies and gentlemen, these are real conversations we overheard
Yep.
and observed, and things that we saw. And I'm just like, this is the problem. Like passionate. Like
Yeah.
hopefully people know what I'm talking about. When you get real worked up, like in the gym, when you're working out real hard doing hot yoga, that's the only time your lip starts to sweat. So if
Yeah, that's real
somebody's
talk. Yeah.
simply talking to you and you see those lip, I was like, there, that means their body is getting, their
It's hot.
chemicals are being released. Like they're getting real worked up. And like we're
Hmm.
not running, we're not sprinting. They're just having a conversation, bro.
Get mad, boy.
Like when the shark eye glaze, when they get
Hmm.
that, the eyes get real glassy. It's like, bro, you getting real emotional right now. Bro.
Bro, just the entitlement. It is.
It is
Uh,
awful.
it's everywhere, man. And I don't know. I don't know where the shift has come societally.
Mm-mm.
Um, I don't know if it's more of like like a byproduct of like social media now. Where it's like you can be private on everything and anonymous
Yeah.
and say what you want to say behind what I don't think, as a matter of fact, I don't think anybody, if you make a comment, I think you have, in order to make comments on stuff, your profile should be public and
Hmm.
you can't make a fake profile. I think that will,
I
I
do
think that
stand
will,
by that.
that will, a lot of the bullshit that's out
For sure.
there. 100%.
Well, I mean, we talked about this before, but that's the whole problem is the internet stuff. People, because the way people talk on social media, they would never say that shit to
They
your
would never
face,
say,
bro.
never say that shit to your face, bro.
No,
You would never say that. And,
no.
and, and and it's, and with, so to get people context what we're talking about, one of my biggest pet peeves outside of traffic is people not moving out of the way on the sidewalk. And I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, first of all, I'm a relatively large human being, right? And again, I like to follow the processes that are already set in motion. We walk and drive on the right side of the road or the sidewalk, whatever. If everybody's doing that, we should be good. We should be good. We shouldn't be bumping into each other, whatever. It should be happening, right? But I'm walking down the thing, and you see me, and I see you, and you're about to get shoulder checked. And I don't feel, I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's an old lady or a baby or a woman or a Scarlet, do both. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I know that sounds
Yeah.
terrible, but get the fuck out of my way. Like
Yeah.
you see me just like I see you. There's
Yeah.
space over there. Get the fuck over. I'm on the right side of the thing. You're on the right side of the thing. We should be good. But now just
Yeah.
because you want to walk hand in hand in the middle and you both be the other thing, I'm not moving out of the way for you.
You are tapping into my old man crotchetiness. One, large groups of people
Mm.
blocking the entire sidewalk and going as slow. You can't even get around them
Or just standing.
or stand. Oh,
Or just standing.
actually, we'll
We
talk
can
about
talk about
that
this
because
too. In the
I got well,
doorway, in the fuck, bro.
doorways, hallways.
Get the fuck out of the
Fucking
way.
move away from. You can't get in or out. Move. And I'm not even talking about when people clog the bar because that's a thing, whatever. But I'm talking
Yeah.
like I can't even get into the building or out because you're just loitering with your fucking group, whatever that is.
Just that. And
But actually, story number 2 when we're done. Let's wrap up with this. We'll save that last topic, but I want to tell you the 2 stories because I forgot about. You just reminded me. We were at the res. We were at the res walking. We were doing our walk. There was a very large gathering of individuals blocking the main entrance to the thing. We'll leave it at that. Like that was where they set up to do their thing. And it's like,
no,
you have to move.
You're about to move.
Well, they did move.
Yeah, so you're about to move.
I was like, what in your brain suggested this? It is a massive facility. There's acreage of grass everywhere.
Yeah.
Why was it right here? I don't understand. Yeah. Let's end on that because I'm gonna say something get us in trouble, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I know you gotta work. I gotta work. I love you, brother. This weekend was dope.
I call you.
All right, bro. All right. Stand by. Hold on. Don't go. All right, 2 stories.
FiftySixi'N.